Reading passage: Sharks face extinction. Question 1 to 8. Complete the summary below. And these are words. Choose your answer from the box below the summary and write them in boxes 1 to 8 on the answer sheet. There are more words than spaces, so you will not use all the given words. 9 to 15. Yes, no, or not given. All over the world, shark populations are in dramatic dash. All over the world, or shark population. Moving to the paragraph. In the second part, first line, the great white and tiger shark have seen the greatest drop in number, down by as much as 90% from the 20 years ago. Smaller sharks are also under threat. The population of macos, hammerhead, and even common dogfish are being decimated. Estimates suggest that British dogfish number have halved in the last decade alone, and this decline is worldwide. All over the world, shark population is in dramatic decline, and its answer is decline. Choosing from the box, and there is decline. Second, in warm and cold water, many shark species have been reduced to a dash of their former size. Reading further, the big sharks congregate mainly in warmer water of the Pacific and Caribbean, but cold water areas such as the Atlantic and Northern Sea have their own species, and these too are in danger. The reason for the decline in number are not hard to see, and its answer is estimates suggest that British dogfish and smaller sharks are also under threat. The population of macos, hammerhead, even the common dogfish are being decimated. The great white tiger shark have seen the greatest drop in number, down by as much as 90% from 20 years ago, and estimates suggest that British dogfish number have halved in the last decade alone, and all these proportion 90%. And even what the journal census is that certain kind of shark population have decreased by up to 75% in the last 30 years. The paragraph is not giving any exact figure about these elusive creatures, how their population is declined in the numbers. All of these are in the percentage, and even in this they have halved. So looking in the box about the proportion, or there any synonym. And there is fraction. All of these percentage are a part of the fraction from their original former size, like decreased up to by 75%, down by as much as 90%. So its answer is fraction. And third, this has come about largely as a result of demand for shark product in the medical and catering industries, but sharks are also left biologically dash since they lack swim bladders and can drown if they are dash. But sharks are also left biologically dash since they lack swim bladders and can drown if they are dash. Its answer is maybe in single line. So reading further, right environment against other sharks, human, fish, all the normal dangers, the shark is virtually invincible. What is startling adds that no animal, no matter how large or dangerous on its own, can fight against steel nets. The nets that are put out to protect swimmers don't just keep sharks away, they kill them. A shark which is caught in the net dies because sharks cannot stop swimming. Without a swim bladder, the shark drowns as soon as it stops moving. Startling says it is common practice for sharks to have their fins cut off by fishermen and then dropped back in the ocean alive. They die by drowning. And its answer is in these three sentences, where sharks are left biologically vulnerable by fishermen. As common practice for sharks to have their fins cut off by fishermen and then dropped back in the ocean alive. They die by drowning. And in this, they kill them. A shark which is caught in the net die because sharks cannot stop swimming. Without a swim bladder, the shark drowns as soon as it stops moving. When shark is caught, and its answer or similar word is trapped. The full sentence becomes, but sharks are also left biologically vulnerable since they lack swim bladders and can drown if they are trapped. And moving to further, fifth, and the shark's reputation means it does not enjoy the dash of other endangered species. Reputation and other endangered species are my two keywords. And its answer is in this line. Sharks have no protection. Writes Professor Law. They are not outside the law, but they are not outside the law. Most countries have laws protecting the species which are most under threat. But the problem is that people are so afraid of them that the laws are not enforced. There are perhaps 5 marine biologists in Europe actively involved in attempts to save shark species. Although there is a greater awareness in America and Australia, sharks have an image problem. Sharks have an image problem like their reputation. Nobody associates them with needing to be saved simply because they are much fearsome predators. Their reputation, and it does not enjoy the protection because nobody associates them with needing to be saved. It does not enjoy the protection as other endangered species. Now the conservation laws are often dashed. As it was in this, they are not outside the law. Most countries have laws protecting the species which are under threat. But the problem is that people are so frightened of them that the laws are not enforced. Its answer is in this sentence, that people are so afraid of them that laws are not enforced. And the similar word for here is ignored. And the shark's reputation means it does not enjoy the protection of other endangered species. Conservation laws are often ignored. All these factors are compounded by recent dash in techniques of fishing. And techniques of fishing is here. Modern fishing technology, the use of sonar and deep netting in particular, has made the shark's natural defenses useless. Modern fishing technology means there are more developments in fishing or fishing technology than the past. So its answer is improvements. All these factors are compounded by recent improvements in techniques of fishing. Sharks are comparatively rare because of their status as dash. Sharks are comparatively rare because of their status as dash and reproduce slowly. And its answer is in this paragraph, that and the ecology of sharks make them especially vulnerable. Sharks are top of the chain predator, feeding on virtually anything else in the water, and consequently they are quite rare. Sharks are top of the chain predators. Sharks are rare, which is here. Consequently, they are rare because sharks are top of the chain predator, and sharks are comparatively rare because of their status as like a top of the chain predator, similar to it. And here is predator. Sharks are comparatively rare because of their status as predator and reproduce slowly. It is in the last sentence. The larger the sharks also reproduce slowly, giving birth to live young one at a time. And this is done. Next, 9 to 15. Yes, no, not given. 9th, we know precisely how much shark populations have declined, and the main factor which decide answer is precisely. How much shark populations have declined. But in the first paragraph, exact figures about these elusive creatures are hard to come by. What general census is that certain kind of shark population have decreased by up to 75% in the last 30 years. The writer or the paragraph does not give precise information or accurate number or exact figure about these creatures or the decline of the population of the shark. So its answer is no. Its answer is no. The biggest reason for decline of shark is demand for the shark fins. The biggest reason, shark fin or shark fin demand are my keywords. And the similar is in this sentence. One huge reason is the continued demand for the shark fins in Southeast Asia, where they are used to make soup and as ingredients in medicine. The reason is that its answer is not yes, because it is not the biggest reason. The exact information is not given that the continued demand for the shark fin is the biggest reason for the decline in the sharks population. So its answer is not given, because the biggest reason is not even given or written in the passage. And 11th, people are afraid to implement regulations safeguarding sharks. And its answer is from this sentence. The problem is that people are afraid from the sharks, so the laws are not enforced to stop killing or fishing them. So its answer is yes. People are afraid to implement regulation safeguarding sharks. 12th, the shark is able to protect itself in all circumstances. Answer is in this paragraph. The equipment the shark has to defend itself is perfect in the right environment. Against the other shark, humans fish all the normal dangers. The shark is virtually invincible. But startling adds that no animal, no matter how large and dangerous on its own, can fight against the steel nets. The nets that are put out to protect swimmers don't just keep sharks away, they kill them. So there is information clearly written that they cannot protect themselves in all these circumstances, in all the situation, and this says that the shark is able to protect itself in all the situations, and there is written that they kill them. What kill them? The steel nets, by drawing or anything which is written in the paragraph, but the information contradict which is written in the paragraph. So its answer is no. And 13, sharks live in groups. And its answer is in this paragraph. For every million herring in the Atlantic, there will be one mako. Mako is also a kind of shark. Sharks are solitary and territorial with unimaginably vast areas. So this line states that they live alone, they do not have groups. So this sentence, this statement also contradicts the information. It is also no. 14th, shark attacks are statistically improbable cause of death for humans. And its answer is in this paragraph. Most people are afraid of sharks, but without good reason. You are many thousands of times more likely to be run over or die from smoking. Even death by lightning or drowning in your bath are more likely than to be attacked by shark. And even then, most shark attacks victims survive. And from this sentence, I can say that, or it is clearly mentioned that shark attacks are statistically improbable cause of death for humans. So its answer is yes. The statement agree with the information available in the paragraph. And next, 15th, sharks will become extinct in near future. And this is the end of the paragraph, and in the end, Professor Law points out that most sharks cannot be kept in zoos like tigers, and that once they are gone, they will be gone forever. He considers that sharks urgently need protection by law if they are to continue to graze the seas. So its answer is not given because it is not clearly written in the paragraph.